What's going on? This is Wahid. I'm out here in Pittsburgh for the first time. As you can see the skyline behind me. My friend John Geiger over here wanted me to come out, shed light on what he calls a new Pittsburgh since he's from Pittsburgh. And I think this is going to be really dope. A lot of inspiring people and inspiring stories that the world needs to see.
I brought him out here because of a movement that I started called New Pittsburgh. New Pittsburgh to me is just a bunch of individuals that are very talented in the fields of art, fashion, music that doesn't really get seen. It's only right that since I have a voice and following to get those kids seen.
So what are some of the driving forces behind Pittsburgh that really pushed you and made you want to do what you do?
I don't want to bring up another city, but like we talked earlier, Chicago to me, individuals there and they all back each other, and I feel like Pittsburgh hasn't seen that.
So I guess now we're going to this store called Timebomb.
I wanted to bring Wahid into Pittsburgh, and one of the stores was Timebomb. Timebomb has been a staple in Pittsburgh since '95. I was telling you before, I got a lowrider bike in '95 for Christmas from Brick, that Timebomb, and now him and Katie have built probably the best streetwear store in Pittsburgh. Clothing and just all around
graffiti.
And graffiti.
And graffiti.
So,
motherfucker, go over your shit, motherfucker.
See, this is him. This is the normal him. You have a big influence in Pittsburgh on fashion, streetwear. How do you get started in Pittsburgh, and what has been like your motivation to keep it open for this long?
I started young and I didn't even know it would be this long, when you're a kid doing graffiti. Work to be where it's at now, a lot of years, a lot of decisions, and to be the first, it's like it's kind of cool because it's like Pittsburgh's a slower, Western PA is a slower city, so to always like be putting people on here with things.
True. I met actually Big Sean in this store, and that's the day that him and Mac were having the cypher, and Mac was just like basically killing everybody at that time.
We've been doing it for underground, and just I want to say like the voice of like the urban community for a long time. You know what it is? Our phones are always ringing, motherfucker. I got the landline, the old phone, motherfucker. I keep it old school. I keep it fun.
This is Katie at Timebomb Shop. I'm the owner of Street Heart, local women's streetwear brand. The New Pittsburgh movement is derived of a bunch of different people from different backgrounds, and it's really just gonna help everybody see what we got.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm Dan Folger, 19 years old, photographer out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I also do a video company called Edge Media with my partner Frank. I met him junior year in high school. He's been one of my best friends since. What inspired me was probably the people that I've worked with. At my age, being around those people, the things that they have, the places that they've been. New Pittsburgh to me is a movement in Pittsburgh that's trying to get, undiscovered talent, heard and seen. Yeah, I love what I do. I love photography, I love videography, I love being able to put your own twist and your own style into, your project. I like, just seeing the final outcome is my favorite part probably. Edge Media and Dan Folger Photography.
So what does Sledgren mean? I guess from me turning up too much. This Sledgren, main ID Labs, welcome to New Pittsburgh. I was strictly an in-house producer, so although I'm not now, I still that's my roots. It's Taylor Gang, Heavy Hustle. It's like something me, Chevy, Wiz all came up with years ago, but what inspires me, just being from Pittsburgh and growing up in Pittsburgh, it's like the gritty lifestyle. A lot of people say this, but me and a lot of others I knew and grew up kind of rough, kind of hard. Where I grew up in my surroundings is why I do what I do. Gritty pop can on the side of the street, or seeing a Yenzer, or that pothole almost, tore my car up. Seeing a Penguins fan fight or something. I don't know, that's just the way I grew up.
Never been like this excited to eat a sandwich in my life. Romanti's Brothers, world famous. I've been hearing about this place for years. My first time in Pittsburgh. Lost a lot of weight last few weeks, and I think it's gonna come back today. I don't really know what to say, but that's good.
Yo, what up, it's your boy Devin Miles, repping Pittsburgh, PA. Also the Real Society, that's real life entourage shit for y'all niggas that didn't know. Truthfully, I think this new Pittsburgh movement is amazing. Like, everybody needs a band together. There's been a lot of division in the city before, like clans and groups, but I think we have like so much talent in the city for real, and I think that it's great that everybody's trying to come together and really make like the new wave movement to let all the new young artists and producers or anybody from Pittsburgh with a goal and a dream in this music industry to really make, you know, moves. And I think it's great that everybody's coming together. You know, the food's great, you know, there's like decent nightlife at night, you know. What inspires me is the grind that everybody has here. Everybody's trying to get out, for real. Everybody's trying to make it to that next big level. You know, things like ID Labs, you know, there's been hits made here, there's been classics made.
Amazing because Zoom Revis, he's from the greater Pittsburgh area, and you know, to have a shoe in stores in Pittsburgh and all over the country and all over the world is incredible. Even on the shoe, it represents Pittsburgh. He has like the lining right here represents like some of the bridges in Pittsburgh. These are the first player sneakers since Michael Vick that Nike had in 10 years.
Clothes, aka your Pittsburgh brand seamstress. New Pittsburgh is new to the city and it's new to me. Building everything that has been missing within the city, the hustle, the creativity, the drive. Like, my ambition is definitely the hustle that's in Pittsburgh right now.
The Strip District at Cabo for the Raw event. I have a bunch of friends that are in the fashion part of it, some friends in the art part of it. It's something different that a lot of people don't see because they never come out to these things, and that's what I want to touch and get everybody to see this stuff. So.
To my boy John Geiger, man. He showed me such a good time the last few days in Pittsburgh, brought me around everywhere, all over the city. I got to really absorb and really soak in what Pittsburgh is really about. The new Pittsburgh is such a dope movement. We're at this art show today called Raw. It's art and fashion and music and just some dope art pieces here. It was a dope fashion show and it's just killer, man. Pittsburgh is dope, man. It's what the world.